Science fiction has teased the idea of flying cars for decades, but in the real world, they've been nothing more than a concept. That's beginning to change as companies around the world begin to look at making personal air travel feasible, and there are several concept prototypes that look very promising. Here are 8 future flying vehicles that will likely change the world. Number 8. Aeromobile. Aeromobile is a fascinating vehicle for several reasons, and an amazing feat of engineering. The designers of the Aeromobile have managed to combine this functionality with a sleek and eerie beauty that makes this vehicle a true work of art. You can make use of the Aeromobile for its aerial capabilities or its more mundane road traveling capabilities. But rest assured that whatever mode you pick, it'll take you to your destination with style, elegance, and efficiency that you've always dreamed of but never knew you could achieve. It's been reported to transform into flight mode in just under 3 minutes, gaining the ability to travel as fast as 223 miles per hour and cover 466 miles. It's no slouch when it's in car mode either, with a breathtaking top speed of 100 miles per hour. The Aeromobile is faster than most traditional flights and is less stressful and time-consuming than traveling through a traditional airline or ordering for a helicopter. Number 7. Aston Martin Volante Vision. While it's still in its development stages, Aston Martin's Volante Vision promises to one day make driving a flying car a luxury affair. Made with a unique futuristic design that makes it look like it came out of a Star Wars movie. The Volante Vision will be able to sit up to 3 people and will use Rolls-Royce parts for at least part of its propulsion. However, with no clear production dates or timelines currently on the table, it may be a while until we see this beautiful aircraft flying in the sky. Number 6. The Terrafugia Transition. Being first flown and certified in 2019, the Terrafugia Transition, while not on the market just yet, certainly seems to be the future of car flight. Essentially a 2-seated vehicle, the Transition acts as a completely street-legal car while on land and can be converted to an airplane at the push of a button. Now, the plane itself was made in order to, as put by the company itself, quote, fit in a standard garage, use premium autogas, and require a light sport pilot certification to start flying. As a result, it's targeted towards casual pilots who would like to fly without the hassle of owning a full-on airplane. Interestingly, the Terrafugia Transition has 2 different engines depending on whether it is in drive mode or fly mode. While flying, it makes use of a powerful Rotax 912 IS 100 HP, 4-cylinder, fuel-injected, 2,000 horsepower TBO engine. While in drive mode, it simply uses a hybrid electric motor. As a result, the Transition can travel in the air at speeds of up to 161 kilometers per hour. It has an efficiency of about 19 kilometers per liter and can hold about 76 liters of gasoline in its fuel tank. To top it off, the Transition comes with a high-quality Dynon Avionics Skyview set, meaning that you can expect to have all of your flight stats at your fingertips while piloting the car. If considering how cool this crafty car is, we'd say its positives definitely outweigh the negatives despite the rather high $279,000 price tag. Number 5. Terrafugia TFX. Another one from Terrafugia, and this time the company describes it as the flying car for all of us, which perhaps is accurate, assuming everyone has a pilot license or can afford a flying car. Known as TFX, the Terrafugia has fitted it with a hybrid powertrain to propel the wheels on the ground and 2 electric motors for flying. The vehicle does its takeoff vertically instead of requiring a high speed run before airborne. Maximum speed is around 200 miles per hour, and once airborne, TFX can reach 500 miles of range, which means the 4-seats flying car can take you from Geneva to London in just about 3 hours. Unfortunately, it remains unclear whether Terrafugia will bring the concept to further steps of development, so at this point the TFX is not yet ready for sale. Number 4. Lazarus LMV496. Widely known as the LMV496, this flying motorcycle is certainly one of the coolest on the market today. Essentially a flying sports motorcycle, the vehicle, which is made by French engineer Ludovic Lazarus, can transition from street mode to flying mode at the push of a button. Powered by four 96,000 RPM JetCat jet turbines, this 140-kilogram motorcycle can generate an impressive 240 kilograms of thrust and has a whopping 1,300 horsepower. This power is all controlled by joysticks that are in the handlebars, with all essential flight information such as speed, position, and altitude appearing on an electric dashboard and sits between them. However, despite its beautiful design and strong engine, the motorcycle has quite a few downsides. The most notable is that its engine has the capability of sustaining this height for about 10 minutes, and after this point, it must be brought back down to the ground. Yet, perhaps the most troubling consideration of them all is that its cost is unbelievably high, coming in at a ridiculously expensive price of $560,000. Number 3. Hoverbike S3 2019. If you're looking for one of the most advanced hoverbikes on the market, then look no further than the S3 2019. Created by a California-based startup, Hoversurf, the bike features a trendy monocoque frame and various types of carbon fiber technology. Interestingly enough, the S3 is completely battery-powered, and its capacity of 12.3 kilowatt-hours allows it to fly up to 40 minutes while taking just 2.5 hours to recharge. In order to elevate itself, it uses 4 surrounding propellers that generate about 364 kilograms of thrust. And once airborne, it features 3 classes of safety features, with the first being an electronic mechanism that facilitates emergency landings and warning systems. The second being a mechanical mechanism that activates a kill switch, and a third being a passive mechanism that protects the pilot while flying. This means that despite the hoverbike having a maximum speed of about 96 kilometers per hour, it's still extremely safe to ride. Yet while the S3's design and specs are already impressive in their own right. Number 2. Pal5 Liberty. If you want to travel in style as you zoom through the sky, then it doesn't get much better than the Pal5 Liberty. Coming in both standard versions and a luxury rendition known as the Liberty Pioneer, both cars are set to be the future of car flight. Made by Dutch company Pal5, the car has a stylish Italian design exterior that is elevated by a large propeller that extends out of the car when needed. Made in a similar fashion to a type of helicopter known as a gyrocopter, the Pal5 has features such as aircraft stabilization and curve control in order to make for a smooth ride, and features 2 separate engines for both its land and flight modes. On land, the 2-seater is a small yet capable car in its own right. After all, it features a 100 horsepower engine that allows it to reach a max speed of 160 kilometers per hour, go from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 9 seconds, drive for 13 kilometers per liter, and travel for about 1,315 kilometers before needing to refuel. However, once it's in the air, the Pal5 Liberty becomes truly impressive. That's because in flight mode, the vehicle switches to a 200 horsepower engine, allowing it to get to a maximum speed of 180 kilometers per hour at an altitude of 3,500 meters for a max distance of 500 kilometers before needing to refuel. Now, in order to get you comfortable with the car, the company stands apart, thanks to its offering a complete theoretical and live training course in how to use the vehicle, ensuring that you'll be able to drive it and fly it safely. Number 1. Airbus PopUp. The search for a truly reliable and futuristic flying car has been going on for decades. One of the latest ideas is the PopUp Next, made by a joint venture of Airbus, Audi, and Ital Design. The vehicle would be autonomous, and the plan is pretty simple too. Passengers will book their trip on a PopUp via an app. PopUp then automatically suggests the most efficient route in accordance with passenger-specific preferences configured on the app as well. The first option would be transportation by road, but when it gets congested, PopUp will detach the passenger capsule from its ground module so the air module can fly it to the destination. The concept is to develop a modular ground and air passenger vehicle with three major components: passenger capsule made of carbon fiber, electric-powered ground module, air module powered by the rotor propulsion system. Technically speaking, the PopUp is already very close to a form of new transportation, which can be produced right now. And that's all we have for you today, everyone. Thank you all for watching. Let us know in the comments down below which futuristic flying vehicle you would like to one day own. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and smash that notification button so that you never miss out on any of our latest content. Until next time,